was a scam. From 10 like that. I went there, I did not see the phone. Then I saw the mouth. I said, yeah. As they stole your back, they come and say, just turn to sleep. Because there was no hole.
Maybe I said that from yeah.
So I don't know that if I don't sleep here, this man will you don't pretend. I went there to check on your day to see if the thing will high. I see that.
That's one sign because I don't know if you call it insect or animal. It's something that adapts to
yeah, very simple.
I'm boiling. As the temperature of the body changes. Except that it's reaching high point that the body can no more. That's when it dies.
Wait, but I've used in banging that they eat them. How do you kill them?
What?
In banging, they eat from
I think they shoot them.
those that water from or those big ones.
Big frog like
Giant, that's what you want before. They
I
smoke them, they sell them in the market like you can really smell smoked fish.
But it's
that's the only
Yeah,
the world that is only good around.
It's very healthy.
Very badly.
Yes, that means they won't have any time.
I've been born several times.
No, I mean, they won't want time. They won't play so. That's no animal.
Rabbit can do it for 9.
That's a small school.
It's small.
No, I'm saying like it's more like which kind of meat?
We know this.
What? I say you like chop
Excess blood. Chop out. You cut it out. Blood stage of finish. Because you only feel the same chop you chop.
Sparrow stays like this.
Sparrows, he has a longer
Sparrow,
tail.
it feels like sparrow. It feels like sparrow. I don't know.
The female is sparrow.
It's not sparrow.
No.
What is it?
I know sparrow. I don't know. That's I don't know the name of the but I know sparrow.
The Tibet is a somewhat of grass.
Naming birds. That's what we said. I think that we're giving a name to a particular kind of bird.
They're beautiful now.
They are some very black.
They sell one how much?
It depends on the size. 3,000.
It's not first year. How big?
No, that was not 3,000. Very, very expensive.
No, in English.
Very expensive.
How big is it? Like you have to measure like in kilos. How kilos can for 5,000. Even in the maturity.
The way to their ear. Or the back, yeah.
So
that's buying.
We have parts that are easy to throw.
that stands for
And big.
What do they
If they see the things that they want to do, they are very careful with it. So we don't need to check. He sent an insect like that. He knows only that. So just look for them.
Yeah, it's especially caterpillar.
Yeah.
On the back of the leaf. And the rabbit's eyes now are here. Its mouth is here. So when you put food on the mouth like that, if your eye contributes to that,
Shut up.
Anything that he or she does. People being foolish, they shit on everybody wants to have
Hello, flatmates. In a moment, your guests will be in the mansion. Are you ready to receive them? Flatmates, welcome, ex-flatmates, Biggy 2020.
okay.
Fresh.
Thank you. Okay, time out. You guys are welcome to Biggy's mansion, the Revolution.
Oh, thank you.
You guys look amazing.
Thank you.
Benja, you look like a giveaway. Apache.
You guys are looking
You guys are. Oh, we're not thinking about girls.
No, bro, I don't get hard.
Apache.
Hello, ex-flatmates.
Yes, Biggy.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Biggy.
Flatmates,
Yes, Biggy.
this is the moment you can ask every questions you can. Ex-flatmates,
Yes, Biggy.
you have 40 minutes to spend with the flatmates.
Thank you.
Biggy, increase it now.
I'll force me so mad.
40
You guys are easy 40 minutes. These guys are not food for us. Right? You guys have food for us, right?
There must be food. Hey, there must be food.
Yes.
Excuse me. You will have
Bishop, please let me get to add the timer.
You said 40 minutes. 14 or 40?
40. I don't know
If the house cuts you, you feel continuous.
Biggy, please.
Okay. Hello, housemates.
You have 40 minutes.
Hello, housemates. Flatmates. Okay. It's a privilege for us to be here today, to be among stars, because you guys are already stars out there. The whole world is talking about you. You guys are really doing well, and you guys look good as well. I can see you guys have put on weight. You guys are shining.
Biggy to get a man.
I mean, Biggy is doing well. And it's really, really a privilege for us to be here. You guys are doing well. Congratulations. Cynthia, congratulations on your ambassadorial deal. You are everywhere.
Check out.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we'll do it this way. Let's receive questions from you people, then we can.
But I think you guys don't know that shit, right?
Yes.
No.
Okay, introduction. All right, that's
Just
okay.
talk about small people. Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go like this.
Okay, let me do it this way. I'm Hexival, ex-housemate.
Ex-flatmates,
Ex-flatmate.
Yes, Biggy.
note these. No discussion on topics of the outside world.
Okay, Biggy.
Thank you, Biggy. Okay, Hexival.
Good.
Good evening, bonsoir. We're from Fonso in the house. I'm Chapalu, ex-flatmate.
Good evening, ex-housemates.
Flatmates.
I know. I'm Lafarge, Poto Brani. The guy was evicted the first week. I entered back the house and later the final. Yeah.
Hello, once more. My name is Radibel Kizzy. My name is Radibel Kizzy, ex-flatmate, and I'm happy to be here with you all today. Thank you.
Hello, flatmates. Ex-flatmates.
They work from the
Present flatmates.
current flatmate.
Gadawin, as you all know. And I'm really happy to be here. You guys are so awesome.
Hello, everybody. My name is MC Zileja and ex-flatmate.
Of course, what do you have?
here. This is not stop all time.
No, excuse me, no introductions, just ask your questions. We already know you guys.
Yeah.
Biggest man. We know all now.
Alright guys, coming up with questions, I want to directly to Ranbel. How was it last year after the Big Brother, like stepping out to the world and experiencing a new phase of your life? How were you able to start up meeting stardom and femedom, if I can use that? Can you please share the experience for us?
Okay. Last year after my eviction, anyways, my eviction, a lot of people never knew I would be evicted the time I was. So when I came out of the house, I was getting a lot of negativity. A lot of people were like, yeah, it's because I was too lousy in the house. That's why I was evicted. But guess what? I can say it has been, I really wish I wasn't the winner though. Because with everything I'm doing now, if I was actually the winner, I wouldn't have been able to do all these things. Because winning at times comes with a lot of responsibility and restrictions. And trust me, you cannot live a free life. And for that reason, I'm living freely because I do not win. Because people easily spot me. Hey, is it not the winner of Biggy 237 last year? She's buying Dole at Bonamora in the market. Hey, is it not the winner? She's there enjoying herself. I just like to live freely. You understand? And then now in Cameroon, we have this funny mentality. Fame without money, the thing that is an insult. Some people actually have the fame, but because the money is not there to back them up, they start looking at them as if they're one clearance or whatever. So at times, it's even better for fame to find you when you are even a little bit financially stable, because you will not be able to embrace fame if you are not financially stable, especially in Cameroon, because it takes grace for people to locate you and help you.
Alright, okay. I'll shoot the last question to Benja. After the house, I noticed a lot of upgrades from you. Media, the tour, and why not? Congratulations to you. You are the CEO of Dan Mesh. You're doing amazingly well. So we wish to know how, if you had that in mind before entering the house, or how the Biggy studio helped you to achieve that goal and the level it is now and the promising steps in time to come.
Alright, getting to the show, I had one core motive, not really winning. I told my team that I am somebody who has taught reality TV shows and I discovered that, like Barry said, those who make it, like, I'm not saying that those who win don't make it. I'm saying that most of the successful people out of reality TV shows are not necessarily the winners. So I was only having this in my head and saying that if I get into the show, I just want to sell myself as much as possible. So when I get out, I can use the opportunity that I got in the show to do the things I want to do. So I always wanted to start a brand of my own. Like, I always wanted to start a brand of my own, but I was confused on what to do in particular. Like, what do I do? What can I sell? I wanted something that I could sell, use myself to sell. I wanted that if you're supporting me, you should be able to enjoy what I enjoy. So I'm a lot of shades, everybody knows me for that. I'm a lot of shades. I wear shades 247, I sleep with shades, I eat with shades, I even have sex with shades. So I wanted to do something that could actually transfer the message that I have to the rest of the world. And getting out of the show, I had a lot of backlash because I was the tyrant house captain. It was all over the place. I got more than 1,000 tags on Facebook, and I got into so many medical health conditions. But thank God for the people I had around me who helped me to go through it. But trust me, it's not an easy journey. But one thing that will keep you true is if you know what you want, go for it. Forget about social media negativity. Forget about anybody say you are not handsome, you are not beautiful, or you are not trained, or whatever. Don't fight for that. Don't fight people. It might be your own brand. I don't see that if your brand is to fight people, don't fight. If your brand is to fight people, go ahead and fight. But no one works for you. I'm somebody who cannot withstand quarrels. If you're on social media, I'll panic. So I just understood that's me. So I'll just go away from it. I'll just withdraw myself because my health is very important. So think about yourself, think about your health. It's very important.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to ask the first one to all of you. Before you got here and out of here, how has your participation in the Biggy 2020 helped to improve your life? What have you gotten from it?
Okay, let me go first. Let me go first. First of all, just being in this house, I mean, you guys are alive 24/7. That's already a great change in your life. Because no matter what happens, you must be a topic of discussion somewhere. You understand? Now, from the time you leave this house, you guys have your different domains. I mean, people have been able to spot their favorites and how they are going to impact their lives after leaving the show. Now, Biggy is the person that takes this credibility for giving you this exposure, giving you this platform to showcase what you have to show the world. You understand? Now, that is how the show helps you, because you live here, people have identified you and they are able to help you in one way or the other. Now, you use the popularity that this platform has given you to empower yourself and do what you can do for yourself. Because trust me, not everybody here will live and become successful. But you have to use the fame and everything to empower yourself and do better.
Mind you, is something that
personal testimonies.
Okay, now, talking of me, when I left Biggy 237, I mean, when I left the house, so I tried few businesses, but the first I tried was launching my brand, the RK collection. And it's due to this platform that I really thought like I should launch this brand. Like, if I had launched this brand without coming here, who knows what who would want to wear my brand? Nobody. You understand? It's Biggy 237 that gave me this platform to know that at least I'm a celebrity, I can do something, and the few people that believe in me, support me, and they make the dream come true.
And one thing is that you all should, when you get out, avoid looking at who's on the spotlight, who's on Facebook, because you all have different career goals, right? You might be in the media, you are an artist, you are this, you have different things. And if your own thing, you might be a real estate agent, right here, and you don't need for people to see you on Facebook for you to sell your business. Don't compare with somebody who is maybe a presenter or an artist who needs the media to sell them. That's not the mistake that we do. There are some people here who don't need that media attention to get their business. It doesn't mean they're not successful. It just happens that your career line is not there. It's not to be on social media. But somebody, you have to make your life one way or another. So it's not, like you said, not everybody that will live out of here and be on the spotlight, be talked about all the time, but it doesn't mean that people who are not talked about are not successful. They are successful, they are doing their own things one way or another.
Okay, in addition to what the manager is trying to say, that's I think that's part of me. I'm into photography and videography. So what happened is, when we left the house at one point in time, I was trying to always come in front of the media as a model that I am. But at one point I said to myself, it's not all about showing in front of the camera. It's at one point building it behind the camera. But so from that time when I discovered what I wanted to do, I had to go back. If I should tell you, after Biggy, I haven't posted up to 10 pictures on social media. But I've bought equipment, bought 5 million safer. People definitely call me. People definitely call me like, hey, but the guy who went for Biggy, I want you to come and do my event. I want you to come and do me photo shoot. I want you to do me this. I want you to do my wedding. And that's how it has been. Like the past week, I've not slept in my house like for 1 month. Like from one town to another.
Just to add to that too, I would just want to say, when we get out of here, we shouldn't forget that you're already a public figure. Branding is one thing that is very important.
Very.
You need to brand yourself. Maybe, I'm not saying our clothes we used to wear are not good enough, but when you get out now, you need to know that this thing that I'm putting on, when I step out to the road, additional 10 people are going to see me from those that used to see me or are going to recognize me. Maybe you just used to go to Santa Lucia and Onamisadi and then you just get there and buy your things. After the show, I've walked around several places. In fact, all the towns most of the towns in Cameroon. Yaoundé, where I know very few people, Boya, Tiko and the others, and then people say, Nasimo Pepe that, and then immediately I feel like what I'm putting on is not good enough for these people to recognize me this way. So you need to brand yourself, and then we also have this notion as Cameroonians that without really big star, So when we get out, we're not supposed to go to any shows anyhow. We're not supposed to attend shows or premieres or anything anyhow. You need to choose and pick and make sure that this one is good enough for me to go there, this one is not good enough. Go for shows, go for premieres, go for whatever, that you meet people and you network. Talking about this, when I got out from Biggy's mansion last year, I started attending shows, and before I got out even, I already started having deals for being a judge at some shows, for being brand ambassadors at some shows, and I am a brand ambassador of Emily's My Sickle Cell Foundation. I'm a brand ambassador of Steady Sweetness clothing brand, and that's not because I'm more noticeable than the other flatmates that left the house, or because I dress up more than them, but just pick what you know is good for you. If you know Afitu is good for you, make that your style and let people know you for that. If a fashion designer might decide, okay, this guy looks good in Afitu, let me make him to be my brand ambassador. If you know street is good for you, now we have Swaptu, we have Steady Sweetness, we have everything everywhere. So these people will definitely pick you up depending on how you brand yourself. So branding is a whole lot when we live from here.
Okay, let's go to D. Boss, I saw on your placard written since 2014. I was like, yo, man, we were here just last year, and this shit has been existing since 2014. I just want you to tell me the parkour, you know.
Okay, Dan is not just about sunglasses. Dan is me. Dan is my life. Dan is my family. Dan, the full meaning of Dan is my son's names. His three names. We have Dibenja, Amos, Ngoto. Those are my son's names. And my son was born in 2014. And 29th of December 2014, 1 a.m. in the morning. So, recounting to 2014 is me saying that this is the reason why I created this brand. This is who I'm creating the brand for. People asked me the question a couple of times, like, you said months ago you started this brand, how come was it 2014? I just told them, this brand has been existing since 2014, but I will launch our first product in 2021. So that's the meaning behind it.
In addition to what they said, right, about how you leave the biggest house, how is it going to impact you? So the thing is, for me, I believe that when you go out of the house, know your niche. Try to discover the niche that no people are going to embrace you for, where you're going to have your audiences. For me, I'm somebody, I'm in the showbiz, so I need to use what I know that I can sell more. So I use more of my personal self. It made me to reach out to many celebrities. Being here, people identify me. Now I can say, before entering the house, I was like 40% into the game, with people into the industry. But now I can say I'm to an next 80% because I know many celebrities who coexist with me. And they help me in my distribution, like Mini, Salated, Leo, all the like, Nabi, there are many of me. So, in addition to that, it helped me release my EP, which was a great success. I did like, it was mad. Yeah. And also, I had to use TikTok. I'm also a TikToker. I'm already almost 300,000 followers on TikTok. And there is because the visibility I got from here, you know, people spotted me like this guy was from Biggy. And now, that visibility made me to also have deals. I'm not going to brag about saying I have many deals. I've made 2 deals, like 2 legit deals on TikTok. Chat and Yamo and 1xbet. From there, I can say monthly, I can make less than 300K just from TikTok. Yeah. That's TikTok. Yeah, so that's just to say that I don't really meet something. Because before entering there, people were like, that's a girl shit, you get. But that's highest thing that's been feeding me. So it's just about you. When you want to do your thing, you leave this house. Forget about what's going to be outside. Because when you are going to succeed there, they are going to embrace you. Yeah.
And just add to what Pepe said. When you're in the house, right?
You need to shout. Why don't you
Shout.
Talk me about my voice.
Where am my voice?
And shut up.
Talk.
Speak free.
Okay, that's why I shout. Nah. Let me say no. When you did inside the house, you did inside house, put it outside the street and everything already. So when you come out outside, you're not supposed to change the person with the D for outside where it is in the house.
You understand? Because some people, after this house now, you'll be like, hello, or they like text you, you never reply. You understand? Let don't skip. That should not be it, because you don't know who is texting you, because the person has seen you on TV, and you don't know what the person has planned for you. You understand? I'm saying that because I lost a deal because of that. You understand? I lost a deal just because somebody was texting me and I did not reply on time. You can tell me say true. So now because you say you go Big Brother. I said no, I did not see the text. He said I saw you online there, just forget. You don't know who is talking to you. You understand? And the person was from where? The UK. The person wanted me to be no seriously. People want me to say congratulations. Because the thing now, the brand now for skin. This oil kind of stuff. So he saw my pictures, he said he was texting me for that, but no reply. You get, so I actually lost it. And later on, I go check the person name, everything, I saw everything.
Legit.
And I was like, when I went back to text now, it was like, no, you're not serious.
Okay, what big thing has happened to you because you were here?
Yeah.
What big thing has happened to you?
Sorry?
When you left,
yeah.
What was the new thing that happened to you? That if you were not here, you wouldn't have had that opportunity.
Out of the deal though.
Yeah, out of the deal.
Yes, out of the deal.
But I'm the brand ambassador of Simon Six Standard Studios. Yeah, and I need to act in 2 movies. Coming next.
Also, I just want to know one thing.
Volume.
I want to know one important thing. What are the 4 most important things that you guys did when you left the mansion? I really want to know.
4.
Yeah.
In the mansion or after
When
the
you
mansion?
left.
I like individual answers.
Okay, let me go first. The first most important thing you leave.
For the personal you.
Personally, what you fought when you left the show?
After I left the show.
Yeah.
Okay, what I did is the first thing is I went into my group chat and then I had to thank my fans. I reached out to a few people that because I have relationships with my friends now, good relationships that of course they'll relate and tell me this person was voting and this, so you have to get to those people. Don't wait for them to get to you. So I got to them, then I thanked them. I mean, the social media pressure was too much. I did not even know what to do in my life at that time. I was just confused. One morning I get and say, what should I do? Should I continue with my makeup? I was just confused. I did not know what to do. Now my sister, Rudy Yvette, she told me that with all these media, things I've been into fashion business, it's good that I should do a clothing brand, because I already had this fashion thing already. So I immediately started my clothing brand. That's the second thing. The third thing is okay, I got a gift that actually changed my life, and that particular gift has brought a lot of hatred in my life, a lot of
Tell us.
no, it's a package. I'm coming to that.
You wise. Tell us.
Okay.
News.
A die-hard fan of mine. That is my boyfriend.
We said it's wet. It's wet.
No, it was my boyfriend before I left the house. In short, my boyfriend since. So he was my die-hard fan. He gave me a gift, a new car. That's the third. So the fourth is I now have a beauty studio in Bonamusadi. That's a beauty parlor with makeup, my clothing brand, and stuff.
So some of them are now out of the phone.
Okay. Since everyone was speaking in English, I will try to speak in French for the French people. So, la première des choses, quand je suis sorti de la maison, Biggy Mansion, je suis allé à Limbe, parti voir ma mère. Parce que quand je suis entré à Biggy, quand on nous a amenés pour le confinement, ma mère était au Cameroun, ça faisait 3 jours peut-être. Et je tape les années sans voir ma mère et ma petite soeur. Donc la première des choses, je n'ai même pas touché mon téléphone. Je n'avais pas su ce qui se passait. On m'avait dit quand même ce qui se passait, mais je n'avais pas eu le temps là, je suis parti à Limbe. Mon téléphone m'a retrouvé à Limbe avec mes valises. Je suis sorti de Biggy's Mansion. Donc c'est la première des choses que j'ai fait. Et j'ai eu à dialoguer avec ma mère. Ma mère devait voyager 3 jours après. Donc c'était un peu dur. Et il y a quelque chose que les gens oublient. Quand vous sortez de la maison, the shop you guys have makes you guys forget what the purpose why you guys came here. Because the time to regain yourself, that I was evicted, time is flying. And a different person is evicted and the person is taking your place. So the first thing you have to be, your mind, you have to prepare yourself. Everyone will be evicted one day. That's the first thing. You can remember that night, he was like, Papa God evict me. You could not sleep the whole night. That's what he said, the whole night. You could not sleep. So that shock, you have to good child, man. Like how people say, if the person who knows how to manage pressure and downfall, is a very big person. It's not being the person that will stay the most in the house. You can go out of the house this week and use the creativity you have that week and do something good. So just know how to manage pressure and put yourself together. That's what I can say.
And about that, there's not much that I want to tell you guys that you don't know. When you go out of the house, don't be slow.
Be sharp.
Hustle.
There's no juice.
Come on, find us, so bow down.
Alright, please, I have a question.
Okay, please, before you continue, I don't ask this sharp question. It's a crazy question because when this scenario popped up last year, it was a very bizarre one. I won't say anything, but with the action, people will definitely understand. Ex-flat will definitely understand. Who has ever watched this?
On my phone.
This one.
This
one.
This TV.
Nobody.
I think I watched that one.
Wait. Who has ever watched this one? Okay, then all of you take this. Because it's okay. When they on this one for you, this is a VIP case. If they on this one for you, it's a VIP case.
Make sure they don't want
Make sure they don't. If they say they're bringing your flash, oh, you are gone. So just be honest.
Basically, for me, before most of the things I did when I left the show, I left. Basically, I didn't call people. I didn't call my family because I was disappointed at myself. Because leaving for the show, I left my family in a very critical condition. So I was going to the show and said, I'm coming back and things have changed. But I got back the same level that I left. Not financially, I was on the same level that I left. So I was like, you know what? It's like there was no leave I got in the show at the beginning in the first place. But what I did was that I had messed up on the show. So the first thing I did, my ex-girlfriend was on my phone. So I did some things in the show that I knew that she was already angry about it. So I had to call my phone. And then the first thing that happened to me was the breakup. The first thing that happened to me was the breakup. Because my ex-girlfriend, my girlfriend at the time, because of the show I was busy toasting another girl, doing shit. So the first thing that happened to me was the breakup. The second thing that happened to me was I'm going to buy an ambassador deal for BMBAO. We shared a deal with Claire and Van Tels, who's the winner last year. And then the third thing I got was the face of Glam Media. It's a brand based, it's a media brand based in the US. And the third thing I got was the brand ambassador deal with the Nizawa Cakes Clinic. And then finally I started done.
Won't be top 6 years.
I was finalist of last year's Biggy, but the pressure, the social media pressure was too much. So when I my manager kept my phone for 2 more days, and he was replying the messages like I was the one because a lot of people insults were coming in. Yes, some people were like, I text you now, you made a reply because you didn't big. And then some people were, this I don't want to text you today because of the last time, so I would text you because I know say you didn't be a celebrity, you know be my level again. Like I lost a lot of friends from there, from that day. So immediately from Biggy's mansion, we had 1 week tour. They finally had a week tour with Biggy. And then from there, I didn't go back home. I went straight on set. I was casted for Country the series, and I was the assistant director of that set. That means when I was at the guest house where Biggy lodged us, I was working on my script. That's 2 days after I left the mansion, I started to be the assistant director of the set and the cast. From there, I had to go to Bamenda about 1 month after. That was when I had to see my mom and the rest of my family. And then, Showbiz in Bamenda welcomed myself and actually Victor in Ramstein. They had a whole party for us. We had a surprise party at the Wannis Lodge. So my first big thing actually was getting the role in the Kando series and being the assistant director. The second, I got my brand ambassador deal with Emily's Nice Cell. The third, I had my ambassador deal with Steady Sweetness, the clothing brand. And then I launched my small pepper sweet treat business. Small pepper sweet treat is a gift flavored box that I do for occasions like weddings, anniversaries, birthdays. Yeah, so.
Okay.
So I didn't bring gifts yet, but I'll definitely.
I'm not ready for circle.
Okay. We've gotten a lot of deals, ambassador deals from so many ex-flatmates. But then, trust me, there are some of us who went out and didn't get any. Same like you two go out and you know.
Why you wish there?
Let's be real.
No.
I'm just telling you reality.
It's not reality.
I'm just being real.
It's an assumption. It's an assumption. That's an assumption.
Wait.
There's something with.
See,
are you starting them?
No.
Guys, let me say this. Don't buy this slogan. You know why? I told you that when you leave the house, hustle.
That's what I'm coming for it. Wait, let me land. Let me land. See, if nobody calls you for a deal, you need to hustle by yourself.
Now I say.
And when you hustle by that's.
Now it's not probability, no. Nobody say no get that.
That's me. I hustled for myself. And again, when I stepped out,
now me didn't think I want to book me. I can do makeup for this. Now what?
I had to take off my thread, take off my hair, and I needed a fresh me. Yeah.
So you wonder how the thing will go. Anyway, let's not go.
Okay, please, push the news.
Yeah,
news. So there's so many things who popped up after that scenario. So after which I went, but then my videography has been the top of it all. And that's just all. The rest is hustle. You don't hustle. Even if you have a deal, you need to hustle for it. Nobody wants to use as a brand ambassador if you cannot back it.
Okay.
You need to back it. Then my own. After some time, my manager fired me.
Yeah.
Breakup came in. Before I went.
How many breakups do you have?
Yes. And Gaga here moved me new because I was dating Gaga. When he was the sound. Yes. Wait. See, I want to say this. We did not nap.
Okay, we also have. Okay, wait, let's do it. Hello, okay, let's do it this way. We should just count the questions that will be coming from that way because we equally have our own questions.
Yes,
this
just
way.
take this 3.
So we have. Fish, you don't have a question for us. Why are you embarrassing us? That's.
Okay, let's get a question.
Let's start with patience.
Magnus Fine has been out for a long time.
Okay.
Alright. Welcome once more, ex-flatmates.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to go to small people. You call yourself Queen of Kindness, and I'm not careful, I'll pay that name. Yeah, Queen of Eviction, I'm sorry. Yes, I used to call it that name, Queen of Eviction.
Na fan so.
Apart from your frankness, is there anything that you in here that made you survive?
I'm back next week.
And you just wake up and clean it.
I was caught clean on eviction not because I went up for eviction. I was nominated so many times. That was because whoever I got close to got evicted.
All the guys.
That was why they called me. I was kind of close to Chapalos got evicted. I was close to Kitchen Boy got evicted. Pretty Boys got evicted.
Joel.
And he got evicted. So they had to start calling me queen of eviction.
Pretty
But
boy.
then what I did that I know kept me in the house was just my friendship and the love I shared with everybody. I loved everybody effortlessly and unconditionally. So I think that was one of the reasons that made the housemates hardly let me not say hardly put me off, but I think I didn't work for eviction
Regardless.
I didn't work for eviction for up to 5 times.
Alright, that's it. Let's go. I want to ask you about your media career. So because let me ask the question, the first two things you did immediately after you left the house. I expected somebody to say media or maybe enlighten us.
Mom, don't even worry. Your media tour is going to be more intense than us. You understand now? You are going to do media tour everywhere. So you just know that all is going to be times 5. What we did.
Biggy is the person I'm going to take you for his media tour. I know. Yeah. So after the media tour, yourself or your manager. Sorry, I'm talking from last year's experience. So Biggy took us for his media tour for a week in Douala. Then from there, when I got back to Bamenda, my manager now had to search for radio stations and other places where I had to go for my own media tour.
Next person, please. Next person.
Okay, welcome once more.
Patience.
Patient, please. That's boy.
Let's hear what she says.
So my question is, a couple of you have mentioned branding. My question is, what do you think personally, if you can give me your experiences, personal experiences, what do you think you did to build your brand after leaving the house? And how do you think this platform helped to build that brand?
Okay.
Branding is not, some people will sometimes think that branding is maybe doing photo shoot and put it online. Or all that. That's not branding. Branding is understanding what works for you. Right? Understanding what works for you and go for it. Like I said at the beginning, I understood that I'm somebody who I cannot quarrel online. I will not be standing. My brand is maybe to make peace, to act, maybe if you are an intelligent person, you act smart, you do smart things and all that. So branding is generally is what works for you. What is that one thing that you can get up at any point in time and you can do it? You get. What is that one thing that you can do? For me, I'm branding myself as a media person. You understand? So the show, I needed the platform like that one. I need to be out there because if I'm not out there, it's no magic that someone will come somewhere in my kitchen or in my home to come find me. I need to be out there. So I was already on the media before getting to the show. Before getting on to Biggy, I was one of the biggest television platforms, my media platform at that time, and I already had that exposure. But now, I needed somewhere, that was just me sitting there and talking on TV. I needed somewhere I could talk beyond presenting. I needed somewhere I could have a conversation with somebody and people out there watch me have a conversation about life, not basically about presenting, not asking you as an actor or as a musician, but basically about general life issues. How my reasoning is, how intelligent I could be, how smart I could be, and all those things. So branding is understanding what works for you and going for it.
Okay.
Next question.
No, we're not done. Branding. Let me come to Cameroon. This is Cameroon. Let me not use Africa or Nigeria. Let me use Cameroon. Branding generally, if you are a celebrity, branding should be your lifestyle. You should learn to brand yourself, learn to package yourself. You understand? I mean, there is a way a celebrity talks. You understand? That's part of branding. There is a way you carry yourself when you walk.
Ex-flatmates.
Yes, baby.
You have 5 more minutes. Plus, before you leave, you will perform the song, the Biggy collabo song.
No shout. No shout.
Excuse me, let me just finish. That was our first question. Let me finish it. Truth be told, amongst all of you here, I would spot few people that packaged knows. Excuse me, please. I am seeing with my eyes. Fish knows how to carry himself. He knows how to package. He knows how to brand himself. Noni knows how to package himself. You know, so there are a lot of you here that can. Now, when you leave this house, when you leave this house, you have to continue to carry yourself there. Let your fans not drag you down, because some fans are very violent. Some people will say, hey, you are over carrying yourself, what. They want you to go down, let them walk on you and pass. And say, that one, now celebrity, that way, that's how it is. So just, branding is all about packaging. Don't package today and forget that you packaged yesterday. You understand? Continue to package. Don't package and forget. You understand?
I really wish to know, when you guys were in the house, normally you have issues.
Fight.
When you left this place, those are memories that are very easy to erase.
Of course.
So how did you cope with it? How did you still get
To coexist with the people with whom we are in the fights?
Yes, how did you still get this bond that I see right now? Because I see a very strong
bond. Let me answer that question, please. When you're in here, right, there's no way you're not with your phone. You understand? Because if you were with your phone, somebody is like make you to feel bad. Your phone will always be used to like make you be distracted. But you're in here, you're locked up, you're seeing the same faces every day. I, for one, I was always calling you Ranibel.
I know.
You understand? I call with you. You understand? No. You understand that after all the fights, at one point in time, we will see this boss. We are locked up. And then when we left from the house again, we still continue chatting.
And these are questions.
And the worst thing is that when you're in the house, right, if you want to make enmity in the house, when you leave the house, let it remain here.
The way to
but there are some people in here that want it to be like maintained, as in they want the hatred to be in the house.
Me, I can
and
start.
They will never speak to you even outside, which is really bad.
What I can say. What I can say about that question is that, bro, inside this house, there's one thing, it's a game. But if somebody is carrying it personal, that's his own fault. But when you leave out of the house, that's when you can now dictate who is who, because just with your phone, how you vibe with people, you know that this guy is with me. Yeah. He can be in the house like that, just the way he wants to do you, because he wants to move you out. When you guys are already out, if the guy gives you the same impression, know that nigga is biased. You understand now? Yes. Exactly. So it's outside.
Let me just add to that. Just one.
Adapt.
I do want to talk one thing now. When I talk one thing now,
wait.
You never ask no question.
See, people are saying all what they are saying. If you go out, because there's something that I think till today is still popping with ex-flatmates. I think I discovered, that was a few days ago. Because somebody puts you up for a vision doesn't mean that you hate the person. It's a way. If it was left between Gaga and I, so you should not see, maybe after this you go and say maybe you watch the video, somebody puts up a vision, you start hating the person. No way. That's where love needs to increase.
The moment you first of all leave this house, you will not have time for all this hatred, because a lot is waiting for you out there.
I want to find out. I know that Biggy 2021 is improved. It's classic. How many years?
We feel very fine because we paved the way. You understand? We made it possible for you guys to believe. You understand now? When I get 5 palo, cut us. Man.
Do you come and say that to? That Biggy had it though.
Flatmates.
Yes, Biggy.
Ex-flatmates. Your time is up.
Only shortness.
But first, before you leave, you have to perform Biggy 237 collabo song.
Only 500k. Biggy's only 500k.
Ask a question, adapt, my son. Adapt. Ask a question. Bencher.
Okay, I just want to ask a question. Okay.
No, français.
Let us ask you a question now.
C'est francophone.
It's a Biggy 237 collabo team. Game changers. Show them.
Let's go.
It's feeling good tonight. Je te fais comprendre how I feel. I don't go.
Oh my friend, it's about time to let you know something. Said I'm strong and bigger now. Them they try to put me down, and I'm flying, never landing. I got himself to bless me so.
My way. I don't go. My way. Je pas my way. Far away. Je pas my way. I don't go. My way. Je pas my way. Far away.
C'est à cause de toi que je cherche cette money. Sometimes I ask myself where to find this money. So badly, you don't wanna know, no. The things that I do. I do them for you. So where you wanna go?
You be just a mess up and like I'm a nobody. You tell your friends say I've been at your loss. When I was lavishing all of my love on you. Now that I'm leaving, you want me to stay. Make me promise that I should stay. Oh, daddy. I know you lie. I know get your eyes. Say I'm out of my way.
Je pense que my way. I don't go. My way. Je pense que my way. Far away. Je pense que my way. I don't go. Je pense que my way. Far away. You came into my life, and I thought you'd be my wife. But the pain I can survive, yeah. I don't go, yeah. I love me alone, baby I want to go. Your time is sexy, but your baby is zero. Who's a sassy and you say you don't know? But I can't keep myself, so me I got to go. Je pense que my way. I don't go. My way. Je pense que my way. Far away. Je pense que my way. I don't go. My way. Je pense que my way. Far away.
Flatmates. Ex-flatmates. It's time to leave Biggy's mansion.
Game up.
I'll pass money. Go back, pass.
Bye.
Who is so sure?
This is Biggy.
Y'all should brand my cup.
Okay.
Somebody should brand my cup. Yo. My boy. Yeah.
So refreshing.
What? When I see that, I was just lost.
How do you guys feel?
Boy, confidence at 300,000%. Don't try. This is part of packaging. You don't finish your water. Okay, guys. Welcome back to Biggy Studio. Now we get for wash plate. Good. You're back from the celebrity. Yeah.
It's like this.
Nah, it's not Infinity. It's a cool one, Infinity. That's another one. It's a blue Infinity.
The one they give like
C'est 15 millions. C'est 12. 15 millions et 15 millions plus 12 euros. Et que maintenant, tout sera de 12 millions. Vous avez déjà 15 millions.
Ado, you guys. Please let us sit down.
Biggy, I don't like that situation. I don't big speak over. And big house is going to enjoy.
One door.
Now this was fun now. I said, make no pass. The place can be flat in the room. That was it. Awesome. Because like we were flat.
Compose the paper.
Yeah.
Hey, we skip. Bon, generally we read program anywhere that somebody can present, the person will present. We don't know what Biggy has. We just do it anywhere that Biggy has. While waiting for food to get ready, Clement don't die. We'll be fine.
He's losing touch of reality.
We'll be fine. Because of reality.
She wants to present something. Yes.
Please, let this guy break down.
Yeah, so today we'll have mining by Afar, but we're going to start with Cynthia, presentation by Cynthia. Then we'll have a poem from children. We'll have mining from Afar. We'll have a presentation by Fish. We'll have a talk show by Clement. We'll have a presentation. Then we'll have comic news. Any other thing that you have, which is not here, you can bring it. You can add it to this answer. So that's it for today.
But when all of us will be free tonight, I have some little declarations. Since everybody is not here down there, I should not do it.
You're losing skin. Man, what? You will eat. Losing skin. Food is coming, bro. Man must not live only on bread alone. Mais il existe le problème. Voilà, c'est lui qui a dit. C'est lui qui dit allez donner ça. C'est lui qui t'offre, le boss qui t'offre. Ce n'est pas lui qui m'a offert ça.
Je ne comprends pas. Là, les employés, l'un de ses employés m'ont vu en boîte de nuit. Il m'a donné ça. Il ne savait même pas que c'était.
Moi, le concept du brand, c'est compliqué. C'est un business que je ne comprends pas. Il faut faire me concentrer sur les offres de services que je trouve que tel service. Mais le business de la marque, même si je suis en train de travailler, je suis en train de créer une marque pour. Je vais créer une marque pour enfants.
One guy came and wanted to kiss that guy. J-Boy came. That guy said, oh, it's my girlfriend.
Why did this man not come? J-Boy. So I think I wanted to sing TJ. Yeah, why do you think he didn't come? Hey, what's that? No, you know what's the point there? I'm feeling myself.
I don't know about you. That's why you see they don't bring director.
Some people are here already.
They do not bring director.
No,
Some people are here already, but we don't
director
see
couldn't come because he had work there all day. Why this one is?
We motivate TJ too much than we know the danger. When I walk in, I say, "Oh, ninja." He say, "Oh, yes."
Wow, that car is good. Exhaust. The Russians bought a car. That guy sounds fine. You sure? Oh, your wife buy for you?
No, man, it's not about
bike.
It's not about love. They're just people that have the zeal to give, that know how to give. Like people that I love, they're very crafty.
I'm not talking about love. I'm talking about.
Like because they were saying outside now, we're just saying like people are financial communities. Some people are very naturally very good. I'm telling you. When they do it, I should have made it for them. They're financially stable. They look and say if you give, you're calling you, you're seeing a fool, you're in a lazy excuse. You're already hungry.
Minus that now, French people, showbiz. Ah! Yeah, social media. I say you have your mind, that means you are not a showbiz, not today that you started showbiz. How come you are so social media now?
I've not been on social media, I've mostly been in the theater. So, I'm trying to remember. I mean, I get what you're saying, that was supposed to be on the media now. That's what I'm saying, I've not instead been there. Because
Why?
I've instead been in following up performing houses.
How have you been struggling to really show yourself?
To
Show yourself.
show myself. It's last year that I started getting into social media. But the thing is that I've never based on money as my main thing. You understand? Actually, I'm a hustler now. I used to spend most of my time selling me in the market. I never really. Like, what does that make now? I was never giving money much love, much attention. I was doing business, but I needed money to feed myself. I just said in my mind that the day I have the opportunity to do something, I will do it. Even the face that I use, I don't do it so much, so well. Yeah. You never get to see me on Facebook. It's hard.
Right now, like this, without Facebook, you are no.
It's not like it's not like Instagram.
Yeah.
Great art mind rescue. There was this guy, this Nigerian guy, is miming what somebody is talking about, like preaching the gospel.
No, that one is not miming. That one is sign language. Interpreting what somebody is saying.
Yeah.
Like when a person is talking, you see that guy.
The guy was in white. Did he paint himself white or what happened?
Sign language.
You were supposed to be an expert in interpreting pirates.
Interpreting?
Pirates.
Pirates.
Pirate game.
Chariots.
You know, chariots.
You know, when you're too complex, you can kind of things that need just easy movement.
Okay. Maybe now. Read English.
I think it doesn't just complex, just simple things. You're going to make it to be too advanced, it becomes difficult to digest in a short while. I've already said it, so what are you watching again to say? That's already been said, so what are you watching again to say? It's very obvious.
No, no.
It's very obvious.
And the more people talk about you, the more your fans will do everything to keep you. Somebody will have fun decide to go to 1,000 pounds, will see the way you are blowing and decide to put 5,000. There's a way to do this. And the mind of the movie. was only one from in the house. That boy now, he came to the one meeting my boy. Ah, my shit. There's nothing as sweet as somebody calling me. Yeah, don't touch my brother. This thing is like very gaga and very let somebody better know I won't have a money. You see that right there? She that up and down that she wears. 80% of the time, that's a particular style that she wears. Every time. My daddy was for managing any man's house. Management is not what I do. I live in plenty, I live in luxury. I don't manage. I'm an accountant, not a manager. And I
What is an accountant?
an accountant helps manage plenty. Manager manages the somewhere right I know.
How to forget you? You know, say that?
I don't think that. Okay, I think God beg you.
You know, say that?
You know? All of it money not there. I'll go on Instagram like if all these mouths are there,
I don't make mouth too.
we will drag ourselves.
I don't make mouth. I don't make mouth. I don't talk again. I don't talk again. I know what I'm telling you. I've not told patient that I have money. I know the thing that I'm telling you. Is it from my mother or just?
Said it.
That's it one.
You said it.
How did I say it? What did I say? You want to talk about it?
Come here.
Talk in context. Don't say food.
Don't talk my problem.
No, not food.
I'm not hungry.
You want to talk about it?
I'm
As
not
in one
hungry.
refrigerating, run around, flex, momo no be that.
Another moment for you.
You
Another moment for you.
No, come on. Times momo dey.
Tell me what we will have to do. Let me see.
No one no go laugh. No one no go laugh. No one no go laugh, but at all.
Oh God, you go. What is she doing?
Bro, I'm polishing. I don't want, there's something I don't want to talk about, but you guys just ride on. I wouldn't talk.
Maybe we'll, after our explanation, you will not talk either.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let's see how it goes.
Why?
One of those guys say, you go laugh me now after no be now.
Why?
Don't know. The guy that was suit. He said, no, you go laugh me now after no be now. I don't laugh, I don't know what to happen. No, no, be that people after as they are leaving. You just see you laugh me now, no be now, after. No, maybe as I don't move. Now only for them when my mind go.
Il a les assiettes. Il a les assiettes. Il a les assiettes. Il est vraiment concentré dans les assiettes. Il a.
Papa is busy. Occupé.
Écoute, moi-même, les gens sont occupés, les gens, il y a des gens qui ont de dormir.
On peut faire le truc, il n'y a personne.
One lodge now.
C'est toi le capitaine, moi il parle de prédiction. Tu ne pas m'insulter. C'est pas qui t'a compris. Non, toi tu vas appeler les gens, tu vas comprendre là. On va te respecter par le capitaine. Tu dis que vous descendez. Tu dis que c'est moi qui a dit.
Mais c'est un là,
non, tu dis que c'est pas, tu dis qu'on a dit que. Il va pas que c'est dit.
Quand il a parlé, il a pas
C'est pas. Mais dis que c'est capitaine.
Quand il va quelqu'un qui va
dis que tout le monde. Dis que on peut tout le monde.
Je t'ai pas envoyé.
Capitaine a dit qu'il
non,
est mort.
tu dois scanner, j'ai demandé cri, patience et l'autre, tu dois scanner, tu cries, j'ai demandé le nom. Ça ne va pas être le même. C'est que, il y a des gars qui ont façon de répondre aux gens qui sont vraiment bizarres. Mais si eux ils refusent, tout rentre, non? Il y a quoi? Non, mais tout le monde doit participer quand même. Tout le monde doit être là. C'est ça qu'il dit que. Il veut quelqu'un dit qu'il ferme les yeux, il ferme les oreilles, il est avec là. Tu vas laisser toutes tes choses parce que tu vas les mettre à table. Capitaine, tu dois travailler. Ah, comment le capitaine veut rester comme ça? Le capitaine, tu marches. Tu montes, tu descends. Les montées, descendaient, montées, descendaient. Je faisais comme les patients, comme les Sichan. C'est toi qui as décidé, n'est-ce pas? Toi, tu es assis là, va faire comme ça. Ouais. Non, à peine. Tu vas appeler. Même pas un jour, mon gars, capitaine. Descendez, on vous appelle. Il y a quelque chose ici. Il va faire la fête avec
Bishop, people are falling off this time. Give for presentation.
They say move verse money. The map was
Well, what's here?
Oh yeah. They say move.
After like 5 minutes, glass and he said, yes, he eat glass. Say the glass is danger.
And they move my name.
Let's get you 5 minutes.
Now save you with the gladys. You bad no. The black one.
Danger one.
You don't know that you think. I say put it in my chair. It's already past 5 to 6.
Wait.
To God, the evening.
But you cook no.
That's fine. Isn't it a long job?
That's system will shut down.
Okay, because I know they shut down like Clement. He's like, you shut down a bit, you know.
Shut down to swear on. You look at what is done.
No, I see. If you want that food, I can start sipping you in the drama. Somebody go ahead.
Once you know the action you need to do, I trust you always deliver first. Before you. Told you that.
I know I say, you don't have your money,
because I think Omoya they paid you the way I know accumulator in context. So, oh, baby, that's all right.
I'm offended.
have food before telling me.
You have done the same thing. You have given up food without telling me. Yes, yes.
How did I get you? We talk about it. I don't know this. For that one.
How many children will not tell me? I was there working at that food. How will you give up food without telling me? I never give it. I didn't know that. I was supposed to go. You were not telling me. Now, I'm far from. Was so far from it. I said, you were not telling me.
I'll be like, now, this one make it talk more.
And then you fish fry.
From you. I better fish fry from you.
You know how we do it? I wanted to hide it and come after and do it.
That's how I call her name. Boots. The boots.
Oh.
That's all. The boots. The boots.
All of you went to the kitchen or something like that.
But you don't want to take that from me, or one
What I enjoy calling me, like this day. It's me or
No, you call him Jay.
It's his name now.
You call him Jay. My party name, I don't like it.
But I think they try to know you.
See now. You don't know me.
Yeah, I know they try to know you.
So the child knows.
Now, this is how I like before you get I know this boy. When I finally knew him, I knew this boy in church. So I started looking him in church. And now I knew it today. I knew that. Boy, you know your father. Yes.
Church boy, they're born.
Anything, anyone. You know, in church, you don't know like it. Yeah, it's church boy. Jesus, church boy. It's either he asks Jesus. Oh, that's what I'm doing.
The time sisters were dressing well and looking nice because they
Because they were coming to church. They told me each session.
I just said we were doing, I said we were wedding.
Where am I?
I said yes.
Where am I?
Very neat. Before they start seeing vision.
The Lord revealed to me. That time I was not dying in the church of life.
Those are prepared to go marry outside and bring her to church.
Why?
My own.
I'm married in church.
You know what that church girl will do. Better go my mouth and not say it.
They say this pastor, go back. The pastor is fine man.
You marry.
Look, let me tell you something, patient. The highest people now. That get up everything.
2 seconds and bring you back.
Yeah.
See how far?
That's all you're going to get. They see the pastor.
Go back.
Only you won't be now. Let's speak chop for I don't know.
2 nights ago.
Sunday night. No, that Sunday night you ate for you and rice. That rice, not me and that jollof rice. Yeah, very lucky. But you stayed up late tonight and I felt it.
Yes, yesterday. I ate it with chills. I drank cold chills.
You don't know this chills.
You came with 2 chills now. You say, I say,
shine on me.
I think I all.
Shine on me.
I share the feeling.
After share the better on me. No crying.
I don't understand. That thing will bring them. I thought
doesn't matter. On Sunday, there is because over here.
Wait, if I know talking about you, give me some message.
Remember, I said you do that. And you are somewhere you go to not the bed. I've been saying, remember that I don't want to do it.
How would I do it? Okay, don't trouble. It's okay. Let me start playing. Is it okay? Sorry now. How would I do now? Feeling back.
Mais tu sais, là, il y a seulement une personne qui était en finale.
La fâche aussi est bien.
Qui? La fâche qui? C'est qui fait le tatouage. À la photo. À la fâche.
Ok, parce que la personne qui m'a dit. Ça me l'a dit que oui.
Le gars brûle.
Ah, tu regardes, voilà.
Comment là?
It's cool.
Come on.
Ouais, ma passeport. C'est l'église. Et vous êtes bien parce que vous pouvez créer les scénarios, tout ça. C'est ça qui est bien sur vous, que vous ne pouvez créer, faire.
Moi je peux pas. Chez vous.
Bon, dans mon
Vous
domaine.
c'est qui? Quand il dit vous c'est quoi? Oui, vous c'est qui? Les
Bon,
femmes?
Bon, vous, la plupart des gens qui font dans la politique, ici, qui font dans le milieu de la politique, c'est ça qu'ils peuvent créer.
Toi, tu es pas politique.
Non.
Quand tu fais ton.
Bon, je fais une.
Quand tu es comédien,
c'est pas la comédie.
Vous maintenant, c'est qui? Ok, quand on peut.
Non, je dis vous qui avez votre profession, non. Vous qui c'est.
Qui est comédien? Qui est comédien?
Pas seulement vous, 1, 2, 3, 4. Je dis la plupart des gens qui sont ici là, qui font dans la comédie, qui sont des acteurs. C'est eux qui peuvent écrire les scénarios.
Si tu n'essayes pas souvent, non, tu as le talent pour être un acteur. Si tu n'essayes pas, comment tu peux savoir que.
Ouais, justement, moi je veux tout ça pour faire autre chose.
Non, mais il faut essayer.
Les bonnes idées ne pas te donner, mais les bonnes idées pas te donner. Maintenant, on va avoir une grande chose qui fait. Une petite idée comme ça pour faire une grande chose.
L'autre fois, je vais créer un scénario avant le truc avant de.
Et ce qui est mieux maintenant pour tous les gens, ce sont les choses actuelles. Parce qu'on vit le jour au jour. Regarde par exemple les séries web. Quand tu vois les séries web, les scènes de séries web, c'est quoi? Quand tu regardes un épisode de série web, tu peux te reconnaître dans un épisode normal. En fait, c'est ce que tu vis. Et ce que tu vis, c'est que les gens vivent. Mais la personne a pris ça maintenant, fait un scénario avec et fait sa série web. Les gens vont être. Les gens vont toujours faire ici, on va pas. Ce qu'on fait, ce sont les choses de la vie. Ce qu'on vit. On nous explique comme ça pour faire les choses.
Oh,
Il faut aussi avoir un esprit un peu avancé. Prendre ça. Faire ça.
On dit que quand tu sors, les gens qui ici. Moi non. Je sais pas les personnes qui ont des stars, on n'insulte pas. Les vrais stars, maintenant vous êtes les gens là. Les vrais stars, c'est ceux-là qu'on doit insulter. Si tu aimes ça, on t'insulte.
Ça va ce que vous dites alors. Dieu merci. Donc Dieu assume être à moi le côté. Non. Je m'en fous.
Non, mais on doit t'insulter.
Tu m'insultes. Je m'en fous. Donc tu es capable de m'insulter, non. Tu es capable de m'insulter. Il est rien comme ça. Après un temps, moi tu disparais. Donc je ne peux pas même parler de moi, c'est moi qui vais dire. C'est les gars qui regardent les
Non, parce que
photos.
tu t'aimes pas. Ils sont ceux qui détestent. Si moi, je voulais me
après les filles, on a ça va. Après demain je te trouve, même l'année prochaine je te trouve, la chose c'est pas c'est ton problème là-bas.
and they are together in the WhatsApp. You have to talk to one. People get and their friends. They might be stalkers. That may have brought me, that may have brought plan. That's the thing. That may have brought stalk. I'm not be open. No hair. I'm inside that. Not.